With the recent release of the Banshee GTS in GTA 5 Online after the Agents of Sabotage DLC update, I figured it's the perfect time to take a trip down memory lane and take a look back at the past few Banshees in the GTA franchise. And ultimately, by the end of this video, we are going to be discussing about the Banshee GTS and what makes this vehicle so great, as well as 5 reasons as to why you should purchase this vehicle. So first off the bat, let's take a look at the OG, the original hardtop Banshee in GTA Online. Now, this vehicle has been around since GTA Chinatown Wars. It's been around since the very early days of the GTA franchise, but nowadays you can pick this vehicle up for $126,000 or $105,000 for next-gen players. It comes with quite a few customization features, and I still do think this vehicle does rank up on the list in the sports car category in GTA Online. I've got many fond memories of picking up a Banshee off the street in GTA Online, especially on day one, and I'm sure you guys do as well. Next on this list, we have got the Banshee 900R. So this was the second generation Banshee. It was groundbreaking in the community, and it was released as part of the expanded and enhanced version, or the enhanced version for those on next gen. It's in the supercar category if you do the Benny's upgrade, and costs you $565,000. Despite the Banshee GTS coming out and probably being a step up from the Banshee 900R, if you simply can't afford the GTS, then the 900R is definitely a step up from the regular Banshee. Overall, this car's performance is second to none. It really does carry a great top speed for the price you pay for this vehicle. Its braking is exceptional, as well as its handling. Now, if we move on to the Banshee GTS, you can see the collection in the garment factory there, all with the same paint scheme, but we have moved on to the godfather of Banshees in GTA Online to this date. Straight out of the box, it sounds amazing as always with the turbo kit. And not even that, the one thing that I do want to point out straight off the bat when you do purchase this vehicle is that this vehicle is HSW compatible. Now, of course, it's only for next gen players, but what this does is it means you can unlock the HSW race engine, or you can actually unlock the HSW exhaust, turbo kit, transmission, and brakes. So it does mean that this car is going to unlock a different level of customization features and overall performance, meaning that when you do compete in the HSW time trial, it is going to be a much more fluid process. The great thing about the HSW time trial as well, it's also going to make you $250,000 on a weekly basis. So that's another great perk about owning the Banshee GTS. As it is HSW compatible, you can take part in the weekly time trial and earn some additional cash. Now, point number 2 as to why I think you should pick up the Banshee GTS, it's got to be, without doubt, its price. You can pick up this vehicle for $1,989,000 off of Legendary Motorsport, making it a super cheap and affordable car. Personally, I think it's a reasonably priced vehicle. I do think that there are other vehicles out there that are priced at a similar range to this vehicle and simply don't match the specs of this vehicle on screen here. Yes, of course, you are going to spend a little bit more money, maybe up to another $1 million when it comes to the HSW upgrade, as well as overall performance upgrades. But if we look back at the first point I mentioned, as in the HSW time trial, you're actually going to make your money back on this in the long run. Now, if this isn't enough to make you purchase this new Banshee GTS, well, I'm going to move into a couple of other points here. Personally, I think this vehicle has an incredible top speed. It's, if not one of the fastest cars in the game, and I'd be very interested to put this up against the Grotti Italy GTO Stinger TT, which is the fastest HSW vehicle in the game, or actually, I believe it may be the Niobe or Niobe, so maybe that would be a drag race I would consider potentially uploading on the channel. So if that is something that interests you, please let me know in the comments down below if you would like to find out. I know I certainly would. But yeah, I'm going to pretty much bunch these two together, that the top speed and handling is what makes this vehicle a top selling point. Seriously, I've been driving this car around every day since the Agents of Sabotage DLC update. I really don't think I've touched any other cars in the game except for this one here. So yeah, if that's not enough, well, I've got one more point for you. This vehicle is capable of double clutch. Now, if you don't know how to do this, well, I'm going to make a video separately potentially on this. If not, it will be uploaded as a short. It involves you using the handbrake or just tapping the handbrake and the accelerator around the same time. There's a little bit of timing involved, but we'll get into that in a future video. Basically, it's going to make you max out your top speeds quicker, win races off the line, especially when it comes to drag races against other opponents in public lobbies, meaning you'll be able to dominate your opponents with absolute ease in this vehicle. It's super rare to get double clutch in a lot of cars these days, I think personally, especially in GTA Online. Overall, it is fair to say this vehicle, the new Banshee GTS, really has got it all when it comes to vehicle customization as well as overall performance in the game. If this didn't really help you out in terms of deciding whether you should purchase it or not, I'm sorry, I can't help you any further. I do recommend you do purchase this vehicle, and if you do have a couple of million lying around, then definitely consider this vehicle. It's one of the best vehicles out there on the market right now. It's got an incredible top speed that will get you away from any sticky situation in GTA Online. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more, turn on post notifications, share it with a friend. Take care, and I'll see you in my next one.